Previously, on Roll Over and Die, confronted with the gruesome visage of their former hosts, Chad decides he's hungry and peels off to the kitchen for a snack. On the way, he manages to catch one of the flayed body's skin sheaths around his leg. As it crawls up his torso, the rest of the party decide this is a bad thing and attack it. Parter casts a detect magic spell and spots the second skin suit making its move, whilst Chad hurls his leathery symbiote up into one of the flayed corpses, only to wander off and open a chest full of disembodied hands. Meanwhile, Parter reincarnates Countess Caliph, who comes back as a male halfling. Once everything has calmed down, the Furbolg druid goes in search of the paintings they remembered from their previous stay, only to find something he did not expect. Now that's what I'm done with. You're ready to roll over and die. Okay. So we're back in the room. I'm going to start the timer. There we go. Right, back in the room. So there is still Chad's big hand. Still a vibrating box of 11 hands. Parter has wandered off in search of the paintings. You have a shocked Arid still on his knees, and placed carefully like a toddler on the table, there is the newly reincarnated Countess Caliph. Over to you.
So, did we see Parter wander off?
Yeah, he was pretty explicit in his, I'm going to go and look for that painting.
Okay, I'm going to go after him.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I want to ask Annie's boyfriend. I know this is awkward now because of everything that's just happened, but do you think he could still find us that diamond?
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Mm.
Not because you have to like negotiate this, but more like trying to get through his shock.
19 plus 9.
Okay, 28. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you kind of shake him out there. You give him something other to focus on other than his flayed, destroyed, and reincarnated friends. So he shuffles off to the corridor where everybody slipped last time you were here to go and retrieve the diamond. He doesn't really say anything, but it looks like you have spurred him into action other than grieving.
Very good.
So Mike and Chad, what are you guys up to?
Well, the last time I went exploring in this house, I unleashed a box of hands, so I feel like maybe I should sort of sit back and follow. I'm going to follow Mike. Yeah.
You did specifically say you were looking for a fight when you went looking for those hands, and you found it.
And yeah, it was more hands than I expected. That's all.
Isn't that always the way?
It always is. You'd think I'd learn.
And Mike?
I will follow Arid, and I want to get back holding the lead.
Okay.
So that like if he does find a diamond or anything, at least I can keep track of him. My good friend, not boyfriend.
Yep. He's a friend. He's a friend who's a boy, but not a boyfriend.
He's a friend who's a boy who you keep on a lead.
And have sex with.
And who turned you into a vampire.
It's a complicated.
Yeah.
I can't deny any of that.
Millennial romance.
Try putting that into a Facebook relationship status. So that means that it's Arid with Mike holding the leash, followed closely by Chad. Pip's gone looking for Parter, who went off a few minutes ago, leaving Smashburger and Aya alone in the room with some skin and a flayed corpse.
I don't want to spend any time alone with Smashburger because it's really awkward. So I'm just going to follow. Even though it's even like you would think that it would be more awkward, or that it couldn't be more awkward than that. I'm going to follow Mike and
Okay.
just to not be alone.
But lesser of the two evils. Do you hold on to?
No.
You don't hold on Chad's tail.
Oh.
Much like Mike's holding on to Arid's leash. Okay.
I know how you killed this pet. just so many times that you can't stand to be alone with it. And yet, when we try and use it for important jobs, no.
Hey, he's webbed. He's taken a fireball off you. He's had a tough day, but he's also really sassy, and I don't need that in my life.
Where's the little halfling?
Sat cross-legged on the table.
Someone needs to stay with it.
Oh, we call it the halfling, but it's the countess, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Should we, I don't know, try to get any more information out of her? It seemed like she doesn't remember anything, but maybe she can help us find the diamond in the house or point us in the right direction.
Yeah, someone stay with her.
I mean, Smashburger's with her right now.
He's gonna eat her.
Well, actually, Smashburger, as Aya leaves, gives Smashburger a side look, and then Chad a side look, and is like, I'll go this way. You see that Smashburger is crawling over to the slightly dissolved former corpse of one of the countess or countesses or count, and just starts slurping up the pureed flesh. Not the skin. You've already taken the skin trousers off.
This is why he has no friends.
Yeah. But in the same way that, like a fly would vomit up its meal and then suck it back through a proboscis.
You can't pop yourself.
You said you wouldn't make us be sick today.
Is there no more sausage men talk?
But fly vomit.
But fly vomit
Totally on the cards.
Yeah. Okay. But now he's hoovering it up like a wet and dry vac.
Like the vacuum from Teletubbies.
Yes.
Oh, that made it nicer. Thank you.
You can see the difference between my brain and Tim's, right?
Yes.
There's a baby in the sun in your brain.
Oh, he's so warm. I'm going to go to Pip. Right, Pip, as you're looking for Parter, you sort of get halfway to your sleeping quarters, your previous sleeping quarters, and you turn a corner, you literally bump into Parter as he's walking back towards you. And he goes, oh.
I go, oh. Did you find the painting?
Yeah, we found the painting.
Oh, can you show me?
Okay. He kind of pauses for a second and then turns round and walks back down the corridor.
Hey, Parter, are you sure it's that way?
Yeah. Yep, I'm sure it's down this way. That's where I was coming from.
I would know that it's not that way, right?
No, it is that way. Like where he's coming,
that way.
where he's coming from.
Oh, he's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, then I follow him.
Okay. And he gets to the point in the corridor where the paintings were hanging.
Mm.
There's one on the floor. There's a space for one that you took previously, and then there's a big oil painting of the Count and Countess. And he just kind of points vaguely, like gestures at them.
I'm going to pick up the one on the floor.
Yeah.
And take a look at it.
So it's the I can't remember which one you took. Yeah, it was the one that's got all of the faces scratched out on it.
Can I have a look and see if I know any of the faces?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
That is a natural one on my investigation check.
So they're so heavily scored out that whatever they've used to scratch it out is gone below the paint and into the vellum itself, and just thoroughly destroyed all of the faces. They're pretty much unrecognizable. And the painting's so old as well, it's done that thing where it's sort of started to crack in age. So, and the paint itself is faded, so it's really difficult to discern even someone's clothing.
I am gonna carry the paint in because I'm going to take it back to Arid in the hopes that he will know who some of the people are. But I also want to have a look around the house and see if the lovely, not terrifying demon who knitted me a sleeping blanket is alive.
Okay. Yeah, you can start going around the rest of the house. As you explore, you just find further corpses, either in a relatively intact state, or much like the zombie was when you first entered the building, where they've been eviscerated, pulled apart. And you think you find the white that was knitting you a blanket, like dead in the corner.
I'm gonna take a sheet or something that I can find near me and like tuck it in like it's a sleeping bag.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go grab Chad and not Chad. I'm
Pardon?
gonna go grab Parter and take him over to where Arid is.
Cool. We'll switch back to Arid. Arid's kind of walking around in a fugue state, like a zombie, like he doesn't know where he is. More on autopilot than anything. He walks through several of the corridors he hasn't been down before until he gets to a blank wall that's got a couple of statues either side, some sconces on the wall. He goes up to one of the statues and reaches around the back of it, and you hear like the grinding of a stone switch, and then the wall itself goes inwards and slides to one side. He takes the torch out the sconce, lights it, and starts walking down this corridor. It opens out into a large treasure room that's filled with many different types of treasure, like art, which is like paintings, statues, busts, fine, old tomes and things like this, like written works, sheaves of music, and then more fungible things, such as ancient gold, silver, platinum coins, like solid gold flatware, like marble vases, antique looking like gold objects, objet d'art, a Fabergé egg maybe is in there, sure. And then a whole bunch of gems. And he just goes up to one of the piles and starts like rifling through it, like just discarding all these like gold and platinum coins and rubies and emeralds until he picks up one diamond, looks at it, throws it to one side, goes off, and finally finds one that's of an equitable size that you need, and turns around and pops it into your hand, Mike, because you're on his leash. So he's like semi-choking as he's like going down, like looking at oh.
Does it look like anyone else has been down here? Because the people or the things that came in and killed everyone would like, have they found this place?
No, when he took the torch off the wall and went down the corridor, it looked like it was more to burn away the cobwebs than to light the path.
Okay. I thank you, friend. I've still got my apron on from work. Pop it in there.
Yeah.
I want to go snooping. What else is down here?
Are you snooping in the treasure room?
Yeah. I take him with me.
Yeah. How about Aya and Chad? Because you both would be in this room as well.
I just remembered about my affliction, unfortunately. So I'm going to pop back up to the main room and look for the least diseased corpse that I can.
Okay.
Goodness sake.
So you get to the treasure room. Chad stops, looks around, and then awkwardly does that thing where he tries to get past Aya, but you're both in a narrow corridor. Like you're having to edge around each other, like eye to eye, as you're just scooching from side to side. He just leaves. Yeah.
I've seen that we've got the thing that we needed for this path. I'm not in the business of stealing shit, and I'm worried about every time he wanders off, something really bad happens. So I'm going to go in that direction.
Okay.
Not to eat corpses or whatever the hell he's doing, but maybe just check on that Smashburger hasn't eaten the halfling.
Okay. So the awkward situation becomes ever more awkward when Chad like scooches past you, and then you immediately turn around and start following him like a shadow. And you can hear Aya following you because she's dressed in like full plate. It's very difficult to not be obvious.
That's okay. I don't need much. I don't need anything alive. I just need to find a non-diseased looking corpse, which presumably there has to be one in this zombie house, right?
Why doesn't Chad roll a medicine check?
I got me 8.
Okay, can you roll? Let's see. I think you should roll just extending the sentence a little bit longer.
It's working?
Good. Can you roll a D30?
A D30?
Yeah. Oh, 2. Okay.
Wow.
Huh.
What's the D30?
Just a slightly larger D20, I suppose. I don't know how I was to say it. Really. I'm like, I could have been a bit more. You can roll whatever size dice you want to in Roll20. You put like a D86 if you wanted to. And you can buy, I think you can buy D30s.
Wow.
Right, you find, Chad, the dismembered corpse of a ghoul. That might have been one that you met earlier.
Do ghouls have flesh?
They do. Ghouls do have flesh. Yeah.
It sounds like you're saying Google every time.
Ghouls do have fleshes. Ghouls.
Well,
Yeah, they look. They kind of look like a more put together zombie, basically. They've got like razor sharp claws, razor sharp teeth, and they usually they themselves feast upon flesh. Specifically dead flesh, like maggots would.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound appetizing.
Ooh,
Do you want to carry on? Look for something else.
I don't want to pursue this ghoul.
No. Okay, roll another D30 then.
Okay, thank you.
Tim.
10.
Tim.
10. 1. That's 3, 4, 5. That'd be interesting to try to eat that. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10. Can you eat that?
We'll find out.
I think you should try.
I think I should try.
Okay, you find a pile of ectoplasm on the floor that you don't know if it qualifies, but would be the equivalent of a particular form of undead's flesh. But it's just like it looks like slightly translucent porridge.
That sounds horrible, and I don't know if, like, you would know. Does that satiate my affliction?
I know that, but I don't think Chad would.
I mean,
He didn't roll a very good medicine check, which is what the medicine check thing is for.
So I could just try to lap up some goo on the floor?
If you want to. I mean, you can still bypass it like you did with the ghoul. Do you roll again?
Yeah, I don't want to drag this out, but I don't want to just eat goop off the floor.
All right.
I think I can do
Third
better.
time's the charm.
At least you have some standards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Not goo.
Not goo. Anything else?
So that's 11, 12.
I do know that there was the bird meat out front, right?
Yes.
Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm going to go eat some bird meat.
What, the sun?
No, it was just, I don't know if it was the sun. It was just a bird meat.
Yeah, it's very difficult to like put it all together at this point. Okay, you find what looks to be a like a dead tiefling
Oh, perfect. Yeah,
for all intents and purposes.
but it's not, like, gooey.
It's not gooey.
All right.
It's not. It doesn't have very sharp teeth and claws, and isn't like zombified or anything. Looks just like your regular, run-of-the-mill dead corpse.
I'm going to take a little nibble of the corpse's arm.
Okay. How much would you like to just nibble upon?
Just a taste.
Just a taste.
Taste the flesh, please.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Actually, it should be Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
16.
Okay. You feel like that's enough for now.
All right. Cool. That's
Yeah.
all I needed. I just needed a little bite of something.
A little pick me up.
Yeah, something meaty.
I
Cool.
can't wait to jam this diamond in your arm.
You want a bite of this tiefling?
No, thank you.
All right. Mike's into it.
Mike's into a lot of things. You shouldn't be into.
It's true. Cool. All right. Well, as long
Alice also has had she's just had enough. So
Yeah, she's good. We're gonna cut to the laptop being thrown out the window, spinning.
yeah. Well, then I'm good.
Groovy. At this point, I think you could probably all reconvene, like Pip. You'll sort of like bring Parter back to the group. You sort of turn the corner just as Chad is standing up. It looks like he maybe have like been CSIing this downed tiefling as he just like wipes his snoot a little bit. Aya, you are you've obviously witnessed all of this. Just to catch you up, Chad went up to, found a corpse, was like, no, this one's too hot. Went to the next one, this one's too cold. Found a corpse of a tiefling, this one's just right. And knelt down and started gnawing on his forearm a little bit, and then stood up.
Well, that's disgusting, isn't it? So
It might be disgusting, but he did say no to a big pile of goo. That would have been more disgusting.
yeah, but so I'm just watching him go from like poking around in corpses until he eventually just starts eating the flesh of one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crouch near him as he's eating flesh from a corpse.
Just take a knee.
Like, if this is a low point that tells you we need to chop that thing off your arm, then I don't know what is. So yeah.
I still didn't eat goo, so I feel like I haven't hit rock bottom yet.
You've still got a way to go, don't worry. I'm sure we'll get there before long.
It's about this time that as you're talking to Aya and wiping your mouth of some slightly condensed blood globules that have collected around your lizard lips, that the axe eye opens up once again, and it slowly starts like igniting into flame, and then all of that like dry ice effect starts pouring off of it, and bits of acid and poison start dripping off it once again.
Just so bored of this routine now.
It's just looking around.
I know what happens when the axe wakes up, and it's normally someone gets beheaded. So I'm just gonna walk away.
As you turn the corner, you just see the eye opening up. It bursts into flames. You're like, nope.
No, not today.
You turn around and like you walk off, and that part is still walking in the same direction, and just stands at the end of this T-junction and just stares at Chad and Aya.
I mean, that's up to him what he does. I'm not in charge.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go and find Mike.
You just see Parter standing there, wide-eyed, mouth agape.
What's he looking at?
You're looking at Chad and Aya.
Oh, okay. I thought he was staring at a painting or something.
No.
I mean, if I saw what was happening, I think I would probably stand mouth agape.
Yeah.
So it's not that unusual.
Parter starts backing away, and he just disappears back around the corner.
Uh-oh.
Cut to Mike. You're in a treasure room.
Correct.
Are you going to Scrooge McDuck this?
I'll do what I can.
Going to make coin angels?
Is there enough space?
Oh yeah, there's a big old treasure room.
Then yes, I shall make coin angels while also investigating and like swimming around the coins.
It doesn't go well. It doesn't go like it does in the cartoons. You just like try and dive in there. It just really hurts.
Ow.
It's like diving onto an uneven floor.
Ow.
But then you start coin angeling, and that does work. And as you do, like stuff starts shifting around, like bits and pieces start falling on top of you.
Ow. I want to look around. I'm not looking for sort of mundane everyday treasure that some might find. Ooh, that's awesome. I'm looking for something a little bit darker, a little bit Something different.
Yeah.
Something that I'm looking for, because I know that a while ago I found a bard's ritual book.
Yes.
And learnt some spells. So I'm looking for something similar where I can learn some spells.
So you're looking for knowledge more than monetary wealth.
Yeah, I've got a diamond in my pocket.
True. Let's roll an investigation check then.
Can someone remind me / roll 1d20? Is that right?
Yep, it's / roll space 1d20.
Got it. What am I adding it to?
Investigation bonus, which is +1.
Great.
Nice. So yes, you are rooting around and you're looking for something specifically a bit darker and informational. So you find a navy blue, like quite dark, leather-bound tome that is locked. It looks like it's been. It might be in a spell book at one point, or like a librarian's like notebook or something along those lines, where the sheets have not been constructed with the book, but entered into the book. So it's all very haphazard inside.
And it's locked.
It is locked.
Is it easy to open?
You don't have a key.
I have strength.
Okay, roll an athletics check to try and force the lock open.
I don't have strength.
And can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Oh, fuck. Why would you do this to me?
You take 13 points of lightning damage as you try and force the lock open, and it zaps you.
You take 13 points.
Oh. Ouch.
Could you just ask Arid if he knows where the key is?
I mean, yeah. I ask him, hey, buddy.
Good friend.
Buddy or pal. I just got hurt. Ow. Can you help? Do you have a key to open this, please?
And he's... I don't think we should be rooting around in the Count and Countess's treasure room. This is their property.
I agree with you, but it's in my hands now, and I'm going to be taking this. So please help.
I don't know. I mean, I don't come here very often, and there's so many things. If there is a key, it might be buried in here, or maybe one of the Count and Countesses have got a key, or maybe it has been lost to time and it's just been locked up here for safekeeping.
You make some good points. I don't think... Can I just investigate one more time to see if it's in here? And if I can't find it, then I'll obviously go find out from her if she has a key.
Yeah, sure. Roll another investigation check.
Sorry, everyone. $16.
16. Yeah, you search around, but there's so much stuff in here. You don't find, because it would be quite a tiny key. You spend a good 10 minutes in here and you don't find anything.
Okay.
You find there are keys in here, but some of them are giant, some of them are obviously the wrong shape. You find 3 or 4, but none of them fit.
Okay, I take the book, I take the lead, and we head back to the group.
You take the lead in both senses of the word?
Yep. And we close the secret door so no one else can go in.
Yeah. Arrow does that automatically on his way out.
I want to go in.
So as you you find out, you all kind of meet up. You're all heading back to the main room. So you bump into Pip. Mike and Arrow bumps into Pip. Whilst you're looking for Mike because you don't know where they went. Eventually you bump into them. And Aya and Chad, you've gone back to the main room, I believe, where Smashburger was.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. None of you bump into Parter on the way. When you get to the main room again, the corpse is all but been consumed by Smashburger now. He's kind of like all curled. All his feet are kind of curled up.
See, Chad, that's what you look like right now.
He's your pet, not mine.
You're acting like one of my pets.
Well, I'm feeling good now. Is my axe doing anything? Is it talking, or is it just?
No, at the moment it's not doing anything other than being on fire and covered in ice and dripping poison and acid and making a low rumble noise. And there's some electricity playing all over it, and this giant cat-like eyes or lizard-like eyes looking around.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is the halfling around?
No, the halfling's not around.
Did we see where it went?
Nope.
Did he eat it?
Uh-oh.
Can I see any like halfling corpses or?
No, there's no like tiny little shoes that that would have once been. Well, actually, oh no, I just thought about it. Reincarnation. You don't come back with any equipment, so it was a naked male halfling.
Oh, so I wouldn't blame it for trying to hide its shame.
In fact, I probably should roll the halfling's age. So it comes back as a 21-year-old. Oh, that's not too bad.
21-year-old naked halfling man.
Yeah.
Burger ate it.
Can I see any sign of where the halfling went?
Roll a survival check to try and track.
Just a general question. Do we know what we do next? Is it to avoid the Ice King?
I mean, I don't say this out loud, but my next top priority is hacking that axe off your arm.
Yeah.
So whatever we need to do that.
After
Dual priorities: removing the axe and then finding those. Was it brothers that knew something about the Ice King?
Oh yeah. That's right. It was the brothers up further in the mountains.
It was they're twins, brother and sister.
Oh. I rolled a 6 + 4.
10. Looking around, you don't see any evidence of the halfling or where it went.
Okay, well, end of that chapter.
Oh, are we in the same room?
Eventually, you can get to the same room. Yeah.
Can we ask Arad if there's any secret passages or doorways or anything in this room that I don't want to alarm him that she might have been eaten. So I just want to check if there's any other secret doorways or anything in this room that she might have gone down.
He's like in the main mess room. No, there is no other than the secret passageway to get from the main mansion up to the living quarters, which is here. No, there's none.
Is Pip back now?
Yeah, because Pip would have gone looking for Mike specifically and bumped into Mike and Arad.
Track a Pip.
Oh yeah. I don't think I actually have anything that would be that helpful though. Let me have a quick checky. Mine's more about like nature rather than specific finding people.
You can still do a survival check if you wish.
Yeah.
I mean, you're good at it.
Yeah, I'll just do a survival check. I think that's probably the most helpful thing I could do. And just look for signs of a naked halfling, I guess. 18 + 9.
27, yeah. There are footsteps in the on the stone floor that are going through some of the goop and the viscera that has been left in this room. And it's leading downstairs into the main mansion.
I'm going to follow them.
Okay. Because you've got such a good roll, when you get down there, you can see that the footsteps stopped on this landing, and there's some scratches and heavy footprints with the halfling. You think, oh, that might be the reincarnated zombie that we left downstairs. And then both those pairs of footsteps have gone down those stairs and gone out the front door.
Oh no.
The world isn't ready for them.
No.
They're ready for the world.
Are we done in this house? The thing is, I feel like we can't now leave Arid behind, but I just really don't want him to come with us.
I think he can help us reason with our, like, whatever we call parters messing with nature to bring people back from the undead.
His reincarnation.
His reincarnation.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so I'm going to shout back up to the group and say, they've gone this way. Hurry up! I think she might be eaten by a reincarnated zombie, so we should probably get to her quickly.
Do we know where Potter is at this point?
Nope.
He's with us, isn't he?
No, he went down the corridor.
Yeah. You turned around. So Pip, you turned around and went looking for Mike. He stopped and stared at Chad and Aya when Chad's axe arm lit up again, and then backed away. And that was the last any of you saw of him.
Well, he's a big boy. I'm sure he'll find his way out.
He is not. We need to go
I
look
feel
for
like
him.
leaving him in a haunted house means that we'll never ever see him ever again.
Okay, well, I'm going to go off the halfling. You guys can do what you want.
I'll go with Pip so that we're evenly split.
Okay.
But Smashburger can stay with you too.
Right. So it's Bando, Pip, and Aya. Smashburger, Chad, Mike, and Arid.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
also, before everyone departs, I just want to let everyone know. I don't want to like shout it in case there's anything else in this house, but like whisper that I have the diamond. In case people didn't know that in character.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
I've got a spell that might come in handy. It's called Telepathic Bond. You forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range, psychically linking each other.
Not conjoining one another.
Until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have common language. The communication is possible over any distance, though it can't extend to other places of existence. So we can keep it.
I don't think I want to be telepathically linked to any of you.
What?
What?
He's trying to help us.
No, it's a good idea.
I accept it.
You have to be willing. Yeah. Anyway.
I am reluctantly willing.
So, Mike, are you willing?
Yes.
Pip, are you willing?
Yeah.
Aya, are you willing?
Yeah.
Smashburger?
Smashburger is willing.
Bando?
Yeah, he's well up for it.
Do you want, Chad, do you want to involve Arid in this?
No.
No.
Okay. Arid's not in this.
He's on the lead. It's fine. He's not going to
Okay. And what's the range of this as well?
Oh no, I'm scared now. Ellie, you're on the right track. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, shit. The range is only 30 feet. Never mind. I thought
What
it
is height in that?
That's the range that you cast it initially, and then it becomes... So people have to be within 30 feet when you cast it.
was possible over any distance. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and include Parter?
I'd like to try and include Potter.
Okay.
So everybody in this house except for Arid is in my party.
Okay. There's a little spider
It's
in the
really
corner.
awkward for him.
Why do you hate him?
Don't tell him that. But
The fact that Smashburger made the rank before Arid says a lot.
That's because he's died so many times. I feel sorry for him.
So there's a verbal component to this. There's a somatic component, which is you got to do something with your hands, and then you need pieces of eggshell from 2 different kinds of creatures. So I imagine like there's an Aarakocra egg from the village outside, and then there's just a normal chicken egg that they use when they are eating there.
Always eggs with this group.
It's nothing but eggs.
Always eggs.
I didn't even realize that. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to cast Telepathic Bond so that way we're all prepped.
So you cast Egopathic Bond?
Yes. I wrote down a spell for it.
Oh, did you?
Everyone be quiet so we can hide it. We're in each other's heads. Leave the words unsaid. Think what you want. Just keep it nonchalant.
Nice.
I think you're the first person to ever put that in a spell.
And I'll obviously no one else knows this, but I'll say it without anyone taking their headphones off. A certain other person wants to be involved in this telepathic bond as well. Chad.
Oh God, he's already in my head.
Yeah, but he's not in anyone else's.
No, Chad.
Doesn't seem like
You had it right.
No.
I told you.
Don't
He
do
really
it.
wants to,
No.
and you feel like
I
you know
thought
how
of
you
it.
feel.
cast it.
Sorry,
How does he know that I casted it?
he can hear and see what everything you're doing.
Well, I'm sorry, but the party's full. That's 8 people.
Hold on. He knows that's not true.
Ah! Get Arid.
I
Do
don't-
Arid. You need Arid. You need Arid.
We do need
You
it.
need Arid.
Arid's in.
Arid's in.
He's in.
He's so in.
So, Smashburger, Aya, Chad, Mike, Bando, Pip, Arid. There's still space.
No.
Well, you try and include
The
Parter.
halfling. The halfling.
Halfling's out of range at this point.
We would try to include Potter.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Arid's in.
Arid's in.
What's the official rank of the group?
Yeah.
Arid's only in if it means that the axe is out.
He understands.
This is like the worst volleyball team ever.
And because I'm guessing like this is a split-second, last-minute decision that you've made, Chad, that you haven't really asked his permission either. And at the moment, he's too distraught to be willing or unwilling, so he's just forcibly joining this conference call that you've made in your head. And you just hear him like whistling an old song in his head. And then when you look around, he's got this black bin bag, and he's got a pair of yellow marigolds on, and he's just scooping what's left of the countess's emulsified body into this bag as he's whistling in his head.
There is a no whistling rule in the head party.
He says out loud, "What the hell was that? There's something in. I think I'll have gone finally mad with grief." He's like looking around.
Oh, don't worry. That's just us.
Do you say that out loud or in your mind?
Both.
So it just echoes. He looks around at you and goes, "You have invaded my mind with telepathic powers."
Have you ever heard of a mobile?
We're splitting up. We need to make sure that we keep in touch. But you're coming with me to find Potter, and then we'll go to find them and your countess.
Okay.
How does this last again? Sorry, Chad.
It says duration.
1 hour.
An hour. Yeah.
1 hour. Okay. So no faffing.
No.
I'm gonna follow Pip.
Okay. So can Aya and Pip and Bando roll perception checks?
Mm-hmm. With this spell, can they only hear stuff that we actively want them to, or can they just hear everything in our brain?
Can communicate telepathically, so there's a choice.
Okay.
I got 15.
I rolled an 8.
So 15, is that 15 in total?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I've got perception 0.
Oh, right. Okay.
Mine's 8 plus 9.
8 plus 9. Cool. So 17. So both of you here. The sound of your goblin ski slider
What?
that you built for
spaceship.
the races. Yeah. Like starting up.
I run.
Yeah.
Part-
Run.
You turn
to
the
town.
corner and you can see this naked, apart from like a wolf pelt cloak, sitting in the driver's seat with this half orc like sticking out the top of it,
Can I see
slowly taking off down.
how slow? Like, can we catch up with them running? Or
Because they've got you've replaced the kinetic power source with a magical power source, so actually it's pretty quick.
are they close enough that I can lightning lure them?
Do you want to lightning lure a person or
No, the vehicle.
the vehicle? Okay. Roll to hit first of all.
They have to succeed on a strength save. The vehicle has to succeed on a strength save.
So versus the power of the engine. Right, I've got a natural 20.
Well, now that.
So yeah, you try and lightning lure it. It does catch, but it just like tears the lightning lure out of your hand, and the magical lasso snaps.
I'm going to cast Wind Wall just in front of it.
Okay.
In the hopes that it either can't pass or gets thrown up.
What is the saving throw for that? For something entering the wind wall?
Each creature within its area makes a strength saving throw.
Okay, so it'll be the vehicle making the strength saving throw again. Got 19. It is rolling hot today. Yeah, so it just goes straight through the wind wall and
I'm so
just
pissed.
leaves a bunch of like cloud of snow behind it, and they're taken off down the mountain.
I cast jump.
Okay.
And I jump onto it.
Okay.
Oh.
Because they're going at quite a speed now, and you're having to jump through the wind wall.
Oh.
I'm going to say, do a dexterity saving throw to grab onto the back of the speeding vehicle.
Who's in it?
It's the reincarnated zombie that's now half orc, and the reincarnated countess that's now halfling.
And Parter isn't with them?
No, not you haven't seen Barter. He could be inside it.
3 + 5.
Oh, yeah. You jump. You look to be. I mean, you're a frog. You've got the spell. You're really adept at this, and you hit the wind wall, and the wind wall just kind of like pushes you off course slightly, and you hit the back of the vehicle, and you just tumble off, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you like roll into the snowdrift.
It's like a paper cut to me. So buff and strong. Can I try
really
again
painful.
to jump onto it?
At this point, like you've been knocked into the snowdrift. By the time you like extricate yourself and stand back up, it's well out of range now.
I'm so incredibly.
It's like hit its
annoyed.
top speed, and you just see it disappearing into the distance.
How far away are they in feet?
Oh, at this point, after you've lightning lured, it's accelerated off, probably like I'd say about 220 feet.
Okay.
If you guys communicate, dimension door.
I mean, I'm communicating, but all you can probably hear is that bloop, 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 bloop.
Telepathic Bond has like a built-in sensor, like a filter for multi-words.
Yeah, if one of us can get closer, we can try again. I have Dispel Magic. I've still got a 3rd level slot because we didn't use it on the second skin.
Okay.
I don't know how it will work on the vehicle.
You could try and like aim it at the core, power core, which is magical.
We want it to work.
It's got a range of 120 feet, so I can't currently. But
you wouldn't know. You would not be able to like catch up 100 feet. It is accelerating like faster than you can travel currently.
I am gonna communicate and tell everyone with the bleeping that the car has been stolen. Does anyone have any ideas?
You need the car, right?
Yeah, we need that car.
I think we need the people that are stealing it more than we need the car.
But we also need to get to the twins.
Yeah, that's true.
With my new awesome cape, can I dimension door so that I get onto the...
What's the range of your cape? What's the range of dimension door?
It does not say.
How much, Chad?
Mine's 500 feet.
There you go, it'd be 500 feet. So yeah, you could dimension door onto the back of this. If you knew about it.
I'm already wearing my cape.
Yeah.
But
so you just need to get line of sight.
I run.
So to like a window.
Expeditious retreat to a window.
Okay.
Smash
you see it in
window.
the distance.
I don't need to.
No, you don't. Okay. But you just put your fist through the window. You're heavily bleeding. Oh no!
I go forth in the dimension door with my cape.
As you get to the window, you take 20 points of radiant damage.
Caped him.
You said you had got your cape on, but you didn't say you covered up for the sunlight. So you take 20 points of radiant damage, and now can you do a dexterity saving throw as you are teleporting from standing still to a vehicle that's going at about 20 to 25 miles per hour.
Also, are you taking Arid with you, or have you dropped the lead?
I throw the lead to someone else.
No, none of us catch it.
Yeah, it's just like... Oh.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
I got it.
It's going to be quite high because you're going from a standing position to a moving vehicle that's going about 25, maybe 30 miles an hour, and it's right off in the distance as well. It's like that big to your eye.
18.
Okay, 18's enough. You land on my skin. You grab hold of the back of this speeding vehicle as it's taking you further and further away from the mansion.
Awesome. I'm also, while doing this, I'm covering up every part of my skin while hanging on for dear life.
I assumed you would, yeah.
Okay.
So the wind's whipping out your cloak, but you managed to get enough of it pinned down that you're not burning in the sunlight again.
Yes. I'm like telling everyone in my head, what now, people? What now?
Stop the car.
Break in.
Yeah. Can I break in?
You can try and break in, yeah. I've got its stats. How do you want to break in?
Where am I? Am I at the very back?
Yes. You're holding on to like the back part of it.
Can I make my way to the bit that I was originally in with the
Yes.
flamethrower?
Currently there's an orc in that position.
I
A half orc.
greet it and say hello.
He turns around and gives you a big toothy grin and starts waving at you.
I'm going to join you. Is that okay? I mean, if it's not, I'm just going to join you anyway.
He gives you a thumbs up.
Perfect. Can we stop this vehicle, please?
So polite.
He shrugs. He's like, I'm not really in control of the driving. She said I could just flame things if we got close enough. I'm really excited about it, actually.
You should be. It's so exciting. We should definitely have a go later.
Wait! It just sounds like you see off in the distance like this big arc of yellowy orange flames go off.
I high five him.
Okay,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to make my way down into the cockpit. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, sure. Cockpit's a good term for it.
Okay, I go down.
He's kind of filling up the entire turret. So either he's got to go down, you've got to like get past him, or he's got to climb out and then you've got to go in. But at the moment he's looking confused.
I need to get down. Can you move your butt?
Okay, so you just like he just turns around. Doesn't help at all. He just spun around. You're still accelerating at this point, and you're like the mansion's getting like further away.
Oh, fuck's sake! I can't think. I need to pee. I'm asking people for help, please.
Help!
What
This
do I
half
do?
orc woman.
What do I do? Can I?
Eat him.
No, I can't do that. Because you know I will.
You could do it.
Is the axe in our brains?
Nope.
Is that
Who's that?
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Is it like a Zoom call where the name of who's speaking?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
You're
Unfortunately,
on-
there's no label.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
I'm not surprised you forgot about me, discarding me all these times.
Who are you?
Smashburger.
Oh, no, Sex God.
It could be
I am
you.
the thing that you call Smashburger. Now.
Oh.
Oh.
Smash.
Eat
Why
it.
is he-
How did he get off the line? Like,
We've never spoken to him before. Is this what he sounds like?
I mean, he is harmless. He's just like a bit
Eat him.
weird.
I'm not
Smash.
weird. You're weird.
He has no
Smash, can
power
we-
to make you eat
Can
him.
we loop back round to this one later? We'll get back to this point. We'll take that offline. If we can just
Yeah, I mean, we can't.
focus on the issue at hand.
I'm giving
I don't
you
want to
good
be like
advice.
brutal. You are only on this to make up the numbers, and that is the honest truth, because you do nothing to make yourself friendly to people. So
Wow. Just wow. I guess I'm just going to throw myself out the window and save you the trouble later, shall I?
Go for it. Go for it.
Smash,
Okay.
again, listen, come on. Take this offline. Come back to it
we'll sort this out
later.
after this.
This half orc. Who was he originally?
He was just a zombie.
Okay, I eat him. Sorry, guys.
Oh, but
You don't have, like, the Smashburger hasn't got that for you.
Well, roll
Well,
to
I guess I
attack.
have to eat him now.
I'm sorry, but
Roll to attack.
See, my axe wasn't so bad. All I did was eat a dead halfling, not a live zombie half-orc.
You don't have to do everything people tell you to over Zoom calls, Annie.
Look, I need to pee. I mean, I don't know what to do. I need just to stop.
Okay. Whilst this is going on, we'll loop back to everybody else. Annie, you can
Pee.
yes. So everybody else, you've experienced the Zoom call, but the vehicle doesn't seem to have stopped and is just like disappearing further and further into the distance. I believe you're searching for Parter at this point.
Yeah, I'm still in the house with Arid, and want to get back out and go help track down the car. So I'm sort of on a quick mission to find Potter in the house.
Okay.
Potter.
Roll a survival check.
Oh.
And Pip, you're with him as well?
Yeah.
Do you want to do one as well?
Yeah.
Survival. I got a 21.
Nice.
18 plus 9.
So 27. So you've got 21 and 27. Yeah, both of you very, very quickly track down Parter. And Parter is currently in another part of the mansion that you haven't seen before, which looks like a library, and is reading from a book.
Parter, now's not really the time.
It does sound in character, though.
It does sound a character.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. What are you reading?
What?
What are you reading? Oh.
I'm just reading a bit of history about this place.
Oh, could you tell me about it?
I mean, I've only really just got into about 10 minutes of it, so
Oh.
we got through a few pages, but been skimming a bit, and seems like this place almost fell apart like about 1800 years ago or so. And then the original founder of this group was murdered, and a couple of vampires, a count and countess, sort of took over, renamed the group from its original name, and started like rebuilding the group from scratch.
Oh. Well, why don't you take the book with you, and we can meet up with the others?
Oh, okie dokie. Where are the others?
I mean, by the others, do you mean me and you? Because we aren't in there, right?
I think
I'm in
Mike and Ao. Well, Ao, you're standing outside. Mike's on the back of the vehicle, and Pip, Arid, and Chad were looking for Parter.
Okay.
So Pip, Arid, and Chad are in the library right now.
We'll go meet up with Ao and Smash and Bando, and figure out what's going on with this car.
You mean outside?
In my head, I'm like, that fucking car. On the outside, let's just go. Come on.
Looks a little bit stunned and lost in reverie for a little while, and then slowly closes the book, pats himself down, finds a bag, and puts the book into the bag, and gets up and walks over to you both.
I just think that he's not feeling very well because he's very vomity around gross things, and there's a lot of liquid flesh.
Yeah, there is.
So I just assume that he's just not feeling great.
Yeah.
So I kind of pat him on the back and leave
Let's
him.
go find Aya, Smash, and Bando.
Yeah.
He just stands there.
Oh,
Wait, isn't Smash is with you? Smash is staying in the house.
I
Smash
thought
is staying in the
with
house.
you.
Yeah. No, Smash stayed behind.
Oh. Well,
But hasn't followed you to the library. It's just in the main room still.
go find it here.
Okay.
Come on.
let's go.
You're all out. So you exit the building. Smash is at a distance from you all. And Arid picks up a big hooded cloak and an umbrella and steps outside.
While we're waiting for the car situation to be resolved, I'm going to start showing Arid the paintings and ask him if he knows anything about them and recognises people.
Arid sort of looks at the scratched out paintings and he's like, oh yes, These were. This was here many years before I joined the group.
And why
It's
were their
always
faces
been.
scratched out?
This painting has always looked like this to me.
Oh. Can I show him the other one of everyone at the beach?
Yeah. Oh, this is from many years ago. I think it is only. This painting was only taken shortly after the catastrophe over 1800 years ago.
What catastrophe?
What fun time. The big meteorite that destroyed the world.
Oh, fun times.
Oh,
Fun times.
how did you survive it?
I did not survive. No, I was not there. I was born many hundreds of years later. I just know what the painting is. I'm not in this painting.
How did they all survive it?
A lot of them did not.
Oh, but you said it was just after the
Yes.
catastrophe.
Yes. Not everybody died in the big meteor strike. Those who are on the coast and the edge of the continent, they survived. Many people died of exposure and famine and thirst and war afterwards. The population was really reduced down to a very small portion of what it used to be. It's very bad times.
Is there anyone in this painting that's still alive now?
The count and countesses, they are in there. There were a few people that were in the painting that made it, one or two, but they are now dead.
Oh, great.
As of today.
We screwed up that plot point as well.
So I guess the only surviving member of this painting now is Countess.
Great, so we definitely have to get her back. Is there anyone else who isn't alive in here that's really of real importance that we should know about, just like in our lives?
In your lives, no. The person who ran the society is not in the painting because he was painting. There is people always say, "Don't look at this man," and he taps like the hooded figure that's is part of the group of the painting.
Does that look like the hooded figure that fought us?
They say yes, it does look very much like him.
So he was friends with the Countess?
I don't know. Nobody talk about this time.
Okay.
Specifically this person.
That's very helpful, Arid. The next helpful thing that you could do is, you see that spider over there. He's not feeling too great, and I think he's got a bit of FOMO because none of us really chat to him. Okay. So if you could just go over there and ask him about his day, I don't know, ask him about his interests. He'd probably like that.
This is something I can do. I like spiders.
Okay. Goodbye, Arid.
Goodbye.
And now I've just dealt with two of our problems. Wait for the car to return.
Okay. So unless anyone else wants to do anything specific, we'll snap back to what Mike is doing on board the the vehicle.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not eating him. I'm just biting him so that I can get some blood.
Okay. Roll to hit.
A nibble.
I want to suck the blood. Hold on. Let me just find it. Okay.
So be under your actions, and you have a bite, which is +7 to hit.
Yep, 17.
That'll hit. So you now do you do 3d6 plus 3 necrotic damage to him.
Oh, sorry.
You do 15 points of damage to the half-orc, who screams as you sink your teeth into him because he's turned around like you asked him to. And he's like, no! And tries to pick you up and throw you off the vehicle. So can you roll an athletics check for me, please?
This is why we don't bite people.
He got a 21.
I don't want to do this. a 22.
Nice. So he tries to shove you off the back of this vehicle. However, your newly imbued vampire strength gives you the fortitude to withstand his shove. What do you want to do?
I want to. I still can't get in the cockpit, can I?
No.
Okay. This is such a waste of a. One second. This is such a waste of a spell. Okay, I'm going to use telekinesis to just pick him up so I can get down, and then I'll just drop him back down. Like, I don't want to kill him. I just.
Okay.
I need to get in there.
So you just lift him up like the lid of a teapot.
Yeah, I just need to get down there.
You can try and move a huge or small creature. Make an ability check with spellcasting contested by creature strength check. Okay, so roll your modifier, which is your spell attack. So +9.
Is that a D20 plus 9? Did you say?
Oh, actually, sorry, it's +4. So D20 +4. And he's doing a D20 +3. So he got 20.
Wait, I use luck. Fuck.
Okay.
I just need this to happen.
Does not work. You do have one more slot, 5th level slot, if you want to try and telekinesis again.
It's just a bit of a waste. Okay. We're going so fast.
Oh, he's gonna try and push you off again because now it's his turn.
No, he's not.
He's rolling really high. 19 to try and push you off. Or another athletics check.
Doing? Do I need to do a saving throw?
Yes. Oh, no, athletics check. So 1d20 +3. You can just press
Alright.
up on your keyboard to get to the 1d20 +3. Okay, and can you do a dexterity saving throw for all of these? Which is exactly the same roll. 1d20 +3.
Now I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, he pushes you. You scramble to keep hold of the vehicle, but you lose your grip and you tumble off, taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you impact the snow.
I'm dying, people.
And you can barely see the mansion anymore at this point.
Am I still on the vehicle?
No.
Am I off the vehicle?
Yeah, he's shoved you off the vehicle. And they're speeding away at like 30, 35 miles an hour now.
I tell the group, I done fucked up. They've
Anyone else have anything?
They've got away.
I've got a couple dimension doors, but it sounds like they're pretty far away now.
Yeah, I think in doing some napkin maths, the amount of time that Mike spent interacting and dealing with the half-orc means that they are well beyond like 500 feet at this point.
Well, here's the thing: is with my Aldous axe, I have 4 7 charges for dimension door.
Oh, so you can just go. Boom, boom, boom.
I can use it 4 more times.
Would you like to do that?
We need the car. We need the people.
We need it.
We need her, like, most importantly.
Yeah. If and then I can still cast 1 more dimension door on top of that.
Yeah.
If I can Aldous axe 4 times, or however many times I need to get,
You need twice to get to the vehicle.
I'll use it once,
Okay.
and I'll use it twice.
So the oldest axe takes you. I need you to do a dexterity saving throw when you land on the speeding vehicle. The DC is slightly higher because it's going even faster at this point now.
Dexterity 16.
That is just enough that you need to stay on the back of this speeding vehicle. So you're now on the back of it, like seconds after Mike gets shoved off. Like this orc is like, as you appear, and you hear a voice in your head, but nobody else hears this voice.
Yeah.
One more hit.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
You don't need the zombie. I mean,
You had a go at me.
Yeah. Threw on the other car.
Natural 20.
Yeah, his head clean off. It just spins behind the car. Mike, you can just see it's going quite fast, but you just see this little flash as Chad appears on the back of the vehicle, and then the head just spins off. You just see it hit the floor.
Sorry? Is it close enough so that I can see that it wasn't Chad's head that came off?
Yes.
It was. Okay, cool.
And the entire orc body just falls into the turret now and inside the vehicle.
I'm gonna hop in.
Okay. You hop in, and as you do, the halfling creature turns around. It's got a pair of like aviator goggles on, and this big fur coat, and it goes, "What the hell?" And we'll call the episode there.
That's inappropriate.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
On the car.
So I'd like to thank my players, Ellie, Annie, because I've got to miss out, Josh, Ellie, Annie, Khalil, and Alice. I'd like to plug your social media. Now's an amazing time to do so.
At Ellie Bath.
At Annie_squirrel.
At Scrooge Mike Duck.
At ALUCYE.
And I'm at Lord Snapcase. Remember, if you don't know what to do, just roll over and die. Cool.
Hey.